Hello everybody, welcome back to Back Out of the Case. This is Skyflight 44, aka Sect 44, and today I'm going to be finishing off The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. Finally? Been over 2 months. I tried getting this done as early as I possibly could. I lost my original recording of this, so I had to wait quite a long time before I was able to re-record it. Which is actually was kind of sad. Not just because I didn't get this out like I wanted to, but also because the first recording I had for this level was actually really good. Granted, that was also because I kind of was playing it from beginning to end around that time, and 2 months later I got all that refreshed with this game. But, oh well. Now, this is a gauntlet level. Most of these types of games have them, in which you're just basically fighting from floor to floor, level to level, trying to get to the very end. It's really one of those, can you outlast the enemies sort of levels. And to be honest, I don't know which one's harder. This one or the one from the Return of the King. I haven't actually done the one from the Return of the King in a long-ass time. Mainly because, to be honest, I just like the regular levels a bit more. But the thing is, you unlock this level by getting either Legolas, Aragorn, or Gimli up to level 10. However, you're not actually going to be able to use it with all three characters. You're only going to be able to use it with the character that got up to level 10. If you got 2 of them up to level 10, you can play this level with 2 of them. But you have to go and at least get one of them to level 10 to actually do it. Once you beat this level with either Aragorn, Gimli, or Legolas, you'll unlock Isildur and his version of this level, which all of the versions of the levels are the same. But once you finish this level with him, you will unlock secret codes, and I don't know if you have to beat this level with him, or just unlock the level with him to unlock Isildur, and you can play with him. And just the regular levels, you can actually use them in the levels, but it's not all that bad. The difficulty of this level, though, is it's a bit mixed. This is either the hardest mission in the game, or it's nowhere near as hard as any of the Helm's Deep levels. The big difference is the Helm's Deep levels, most of the levels in the game, have other failure conditions other than death. That's the real problem with some of those other levels, and why losing can feel a little bit more like bullshit, and also why losing is so much easier in the Helm's Deep levels, because those conditions were kind of hard to do. Now, this one, combat-wise, is much harder than all of the other levels. But because there's no other failure condition than death, it's not too bad. Or it's not as bad as the Helm's Deep levels. Now, what am I really going to be getting out of this level up? What are these secret codes that, I would actually be getting? Those secret codes basically give you always perfect or always devastating. You can have a slow-mo actual game. You can get, and this is the big one, all upgrades for your characters. Granted, you have to beat the level you actually, use the code in to keep it, but it's absolutely wonderful when you do. Cuts down on grinding time to get all the actual abilities by quite a lot. And there's a couple of others I can't really think of at the moment. I believe there's like one for infinite ammunition. which pretty cool. But you know, it's the basic shit. It allows you to go God mode, let's say, or at certain points go God mode. I don't know if you can unlock or, you know, use multiple cheats at the same time. Never really cared to. Once I beat this portion of the game, I'm done with it. If you haven't noticed, if you use any kind of ammunition, if you use any kind of health, you do regain some of it between levels. And what you should be doing is not getting hit more than, or not taking as much damage as you're, you know, going to be regaining, which is either 20%, 25%, at most 30% of what the Isildur can actually have now. I think it might just be like 40% of one bar, but that's just a rough estimate. It might just be like 30%. I really don't remember all that much, but this isn't going to be too hard, at least with the Isildur, until getting around floor 15. Floor 15, we're going to be given berserkers, multiple of them, and trolls. And later on, more trolls, more berserkers, and eventually berserker and troll combo. Not fun. Not fun at all. Especially since, at least I believe in the final one, there are 3 trolls. 2 forest trolls and a cave troll. Big difference between them. Cave troll can't throw shit at you. The 2 forest trolls can. And that just makes it so bad. What you really want to do is use your Fury attack, because I don't know if Legolas can kill them with 1 Fury attack, because he only gets 2 upgrades. But Isildur, Gimli, and Aragorn can kill 1 if they actually, or any of them get, you know, full upgraded Fury attack, and it's going to help you. Because you want to kill them nice and quickly. However, if it's not good to just stay, you know, parrying everything, because berserkers will grab you and the trolls will grab you. In my first run of this, that was the good one I missed, I actually didn't get grabbed once. I had a really good playthrough, but the one I did just before this one, I actually got grabbed a few too many times trying to do the Fury attack, and it ended up killing me. But, oh well. That's all I can really say to it. The berserkers, you know, you can kill them with more ways than just a Fury attack. To be honest, a lot of times I really liked going and using the rising, that rising slash one, the rising attack, the one which you fall and you do the speed attack as you get up that destroys shields for some reason. A wonderful, wonderful actual move, but oh well. This is the one with the troll and the berserkers and the freaking archers, as if they just can't get enough death of you into this. Damn. This, I can already see how this would be hard. But I'm not gonna say too much about it. At least they can kill each other. Early on, you actually seen the berserker kill the other berserker. I never seen a troll hit another troll, but that would be so awesome. It really would. But we're pretty much getting to the end of this. I kind of wanted to talk about what I'm going to be doing next. I have 4 different games I wouldn't mind doing next. Only one of them will actually... I'm only planning on doing one of them immediately. However, you're going to choose which one I'm going to do. The 4 games are, of course, The Lord of the Rings Return of the King. I could do that game. Actually, I could easily do that game. However, the big problem with that one is, for what I want to do, I'm going to be doing a lot of actual, you know, just, what's it called, a lot of grinding. Because I want to use, at least, you know, for every single level, different character. Because I'm not doing a normal playthrough, I'm going in with I'm going in with good, you know, level 10 characters. Yeah, I want good playthrough. Good, interesting playthrough with combos. Because not having them makes it boring for me. But, oh yeah, by the way, the scene is the same as the one you would actually get if you had Aragorn.
You did
But,
not believe a ragtag ranger could contend with my
I could do the Return of the King, but it's going to take me a little while to level ground. The second game I could actually go and do is Lord of the Rings Tactics for the PSP. Now, Tactics, I heard a lot of bad things about Tactics. I've seen quite a lot of good things in the customer reviews about the Lord of the Rings Tactics. So when I bought it, you know, I was expecting something. At the same time, I wasn't expecting much. However, I liked what I was playing, but I really haven't played it. The game did not hook me. And the first thing I thought to myself, and the entire reason I went on to The Lord of the Rings, the Third Age, was because that game was not The Lord of the Rings Third Age Game Boy Advance. Nowhere near as good as The Lord of the Rings Third Age in the Game Boy Advance. But, oh well. Now, I could do that game. It would take me a little while to get used to the game. But I think that would definitely be one you would enjoy. Now, for all of you sadists out here, oh, every single one of you, I'm not going to insult you, but I know you want me to do it. I will play The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, the console game. Not the Game Boy Advance game, that will be my final Lord of the Rings game. I hate that game, it's even worse than the console version. I've played both in my lifetime. That's good enough for one lifetime, too. But I will play The Fellowship of the Ring. That will take quite a long time for me to, you know, finish, because that game sucks, and my you know, willpower can only go so far. But you have that. You can see me torture myself with that. I know some of you would love to see me torture myself with that. Lastly, there's The Lord of the Rings The Two Towers on the Game Boy Advance. Now, this game is pretty much a Western RPG, a really good one. Actually, the first Western RPG I technically ever played in my life. It's interesting, for what it's worth. Kind of like the Two Towers in the console. The Return of the King is, on the Game Boy Advance, takes what the Two Towers did, refines it, and is just a much better experience. Though, unlike the console games, the increase in quality is a lot bigger than the increase in quality from the console Two Towers to Return of the King. So, out of you will choose the next Lord of the Rings game I start up. Oh yeah, and by the way, I am going to be still continuing Battle for Middle-earth with the Evil campaign. Just throwing that out there. That's not a choice of mine. That's just gonna happen. But The Lord of the Rings: To Return the King, The Lord of the Rings Tactics, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring console, or The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers on the Game Boy Advance. Choose. Please don't take the masochistic option. I can do it. I don't necessarily want to, and the only good thing about it would be if I finish it for you, I can burn the game myself. Oh, God. But oh well. Choose. Don't know how long I'm going to keep the choices up, but I'm going to be choosing eventually. So in the comments, just say which one you want. I promise I won't be deleting any comments. I'm just digging myself into a hole. I know, I'm just digging myself into a hole. I mean, most people actually go and have these sorts of things. Like, the subscribers always pick the actual masochistic option. Oh, for them it's the sadistic option. But, I just screwed myself. Oh well. When you actually get a character to level 5, you'll unlock these production photos, which are actually, there's some pretty nice ones. I'm the type of person that likes to have these types of unlockables, concept art. It makes me smile. I really enjoy these things. There's actually interviews, which I believe you can probably find somewhere on YouTube. I'm not really gonna put any of the interviews on YouTube, but the interviews are actually pretty nice. I believe there's one for Elijah Wood, Ian McKellen, I believe. There's one for Orlando Bloom, Vigo. I forgot his last name, but Vigo and the guy who played Gimli. I think if they were good, they would definitely have a Christopher Lee actual interview. Actually, I have to go and see if they have one, because that's awesome. Well, see you, everybody.